Po Politickin, your number one source for hip-hop without all the, politics.
Yo, what's up? I'm Drew Breeze. I'm a rapper from Scranton, Pennsylvania, and I'm politicking with Po on the Po Politickin Show. You can check me out at soundcloud.com/Drew-Breeze and YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere else, Drew Breeze 570. Let's get it.
Yep. On a daily basis, I consume enough drugs to sedate Manhattan, Long Island, and Queens for a month. I take Quaaludes 10 to 15 times a day for my back pain, Adderall to keep me focused, Xanax to take the edge off, pot to mellow me out, cocaine to wake me back up again, and morphine, well, because it's awesome.
Got that all gold soul, too rare. From that city full of coal, too rare. Everything we do is reckless. She wanna fuck me for a set list. I got that all gold soul, too rare. From that city full of coal, too rare. Everything we do is reckless. She wanna fuck me for a set list. I'm an outcast, you don't wanna let me in. Looking foolish when you hatin', then I come and win. Talking loud don't make me shake, they should've mentioned him, cause quiet ones are trouble, homie, I'm about as loud as wind. See me in my city, wishing I could make it better. Put it on the map and everybody get that cheddar. Pussy dudes that wanna dap you when your stock's high, wait until you turn around and whisper you ain't got a shot. So pathetic, dog, I'm Helen Keller missing beef. My mother stabbed me, what the fuck you gonna do to me? What you know about that stomach aching waking up? Why would you keep typing? If I'm pussy, just come call my bluff. I ain't popping Zans, only drink before I play. Threesomes on my G-Day, she does foul shit I'll never say. Sold 30s for the money for this new EP. No, for real, I sold 30s for this new EP. We ain't ever gonna slow. Gotta do it for the show. Now truth be told, my soul straight gold. Got that all gold soul, too rare. From that city full of coal, too rare. Everything we do is reckless. She wanna fuck me for a set list. I got that all gold soul, too rare. From that city full of coal, too rare. Everything we do is reckless. She wanna fuck me for a set list. Everything is purple, you should read between the lines. Pull up on a Harley with some boys that live in black and white. Rap game, Johnny Cash, I'm in all black. Werewolf, God King, show me where the cash at. Never been a thug, I just wanna keep it real. Hit me up on Snapchat if you're in need of pain pills. I want a low rider, Cadillac Impala type. She got a girlfriend, the baddest crack $1 dipe. Told my brothers out in Newark when I get these stacks, pull up with a couple whips, women in a couple racks. Down south mine, Pennsylvania in my soul. Gotta get signed before my ass keeps getting old. If I wanna sleep, I know I gotta crush one. If I wanna sleep, I know I gotta crush one. What a shame I'll never sleep unless I crush one. Blacking out and coming back, I'm loaded like a shotgun. We ain't ever gonna slow. Gotta do it for the show. Now truth be told, my soul straight gold. Got that all gold soul, too rare. From that city full of coal, too rare. Everything we do is reckless. She wanna fuck me for a set list. I got that all gold soul, too rare. From that city full of coal, too rare. Everything we do is reckless. She wanna fuck me for a set list.
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com. Make sure you subscribe to the page on YouTube at Po Politickin Show. Like us on Facebook. It's Po Politickin everything. You can find us. I'm politicking with Pennsylvania rapper Drew Breeze. What's good, bro?
It's good.
I don't know, but you're a Pennsylvania rapper, but Drew Breeze, that's like a New Orleans name. So how did the name come about?
when I first started, I had a whole CD written but no rap name, and I don't know. I guess like Breeze was like a common term, you know, it's like Chris Breezy for Chris Brown and shit like that. So I don't know. I just picked it, and I didn't know it was I heard that it was a football player, but I didn't really know who he was. And then after I picked the name, that's all I heard about was, yo, you like the Saints? Yo, do you like the Saints? And I don't know shit about football. I'm a terrible man. I don't understand sports.
So your name is Drew?
Yeah, Andrew.
Okay. So how did you get involved with music? And how long have you been doing music?
Well, yeah, music in general, I just always loved, you know, my mom playing when I was a kid and stuff, that age-old story, always growing up with music in the house. But rap was when we were living down in South Carolina, and there was a kid, he bought Doggy Style the day it came out, so, I mean, I had to be, you know, 5 or 6 or whatever it was. But I remember, like, the beat sticking out in my head and stuff. I fell in love with it. I tried to write then, but I had no life experience. You know what I mean? You can't really write about juice boxes and pudding cups, so I had to wait. And then I just started joining bands. Once we moved up to Pennsylvania, and I played like metal and hardcore and, you know, stuff like that, because I didn't think that, I mean, if I'm being completely honest with you, I didn't think that a white kid that wasn't Eminem had any business in rap. Obviously, in 2016, that's different. And so I, like, played in bands and stuff, and then finally I just said, you know, fuck it, I'm going to give it a real shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I always get slack, man. People don't like me, man, because I be telling them I don't like Eminem. They always get mad at me. They be like, "What? You don't like Eminem?" I just be like, "Bruh, like, it's just the subject matter he talk about. I don't really rock with, so it's like, oh, I don't like him, like whatever."
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah.
Huh? I was gonna say. So, what would you say as a rapper makes you unique and separates you from everyone else?
Well, I guess I like to say that it's being honest. Like I'll actually rap about like, you know, being like actually being broke and not being broke like growing up. I mean, like I won't write rap songs flexing like I have a ton of money or I have, you know, a ton of women or this or that. You know what I mean? I have my very modest salary and I have a cute little blonde wife that, girlfriend, fiance, whatever, that I like a lot, and that, you know what I mean? I don't have, like, the rapper lifestyle, so I try not to talk about it, you know what I mean? Which makes writing a club song difficult, but still, you can get it done.
So you were saying you don't have the rapper lifestyle, so describe your, like, I guess, average day, your daily habits, the rituals you have.
I guess, on most days it's get up and go to work and then try to hide to put in my 8 hours and get my paycheck and write songs and listen to beats anywhere I'm hidden, I guess, was really. And then on weekends, you know what I mean, it's play shows or hang out, go to the studio, whatever, that whole, you know, that same old shtick.
Then what are you listening to right now?
Well, was it yesterday the new Travis Scott came out, so I'm listening to that just because I don't totally understand how he does what he does. I can't write songs like that, so it intrigues me. But I'm usually, like, on any given day, it's like old Drake and Dom Kennedy and, like, Live Love ASAP by ASAP Rocky and stuff like that.
What do you mean by Travis Scott? Like, you don't understand what he does?
I'm not great at melody, which is probably, you know, that's like the biggest thing in music today, which is something I need to get good at, but I don't know. I'm not great at melody or like auto-tune singing. I don't understand that whole formula to put together a song like that. I would like to, but I don't.
And then speaking of songs, I was listening to your Skull Soul, so I want you to talk about that. I know it was on Hip Hop DX.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, it looked like I saw it was on This Is 52, right? I just saw that, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to talk about that song, let them know all about it, and where they can check it out and listen to it.
Well, you can check it out on SoundCloud. I mentioned soundcloud.com/Drew-Breeze. It's on This Is 50, if it's on Hip Hop DX, it's on the 9 Elements, and we're working on a couple other blogs to post it for when the EP drops, because it's going to be part of the EP Hush that I'm putting out. It's just, I don't know, it's just, I like to say it's the proverbial rapper flex talking shit song. I guess that's kind of what it is. You know what I mean? There's little hints of things from growing up and stuff, but like mostly it's just a rapper flex song. You know, you need one of those every now and then.
And I have no idea what a set list is, so you gotta tell me what a set list is. So you said she wanna for a set list, and I don't know. I was like, what? What the fuck is that? I was like, set list. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't. I mean, I still do it when I play like rap shows and stuff. I'm assuming like everyone does, but as when I was like in bands and stuff, you print up the 6, 7, 8 songs you were gonna play on just a piece of computer paper, and you'd tape like 2 or 3 to the stage, and it was your set list, like the list of songs you're gonna do during your set, and you know, every now and then, if, you know, girls were super appreciative and they wanted one signed or something like that, they would come see you. But that's what a set list is.
But I'm saying, so you get paid for that? For a set list? That's why I was like, I was trying to think, I was like, what is it? I was like, it must be something crazy if they give you for that. I'm like, what is that? That's all it is, and that's crazy.
I guess it'd be the same thing as like an autograph, you know what I mean? Like, because then you sign it afterwards, stuff like that.
Okay, that's pretty clever. I get it. Sometimes you gotta break it down, man. I'd be like, whoa, people be lost, man. And then you say, I was on your social media and you had purple everything. So what do you mean by that?
Well, I like the color, but I mean, they're my family, but they're affiliated with a certain color, and that would be purple. And so I show love to them and represent them because they've kept me safe in not so safe times and things like that. So they're my brothers.
All right. And who are some of your interests and hobbies?
Honestly, man, it's super boring, but music. That's like the only thing that makes me happy. I know, again, that's another atypical artist thing to say, but I just make music. I hang out with my girl, and you know what I mean? I see my family, hang out with my friends, and I make music. That's the only thing that really makes me happy.
And then what are your goals for your career?
I want to make enough money to pay the rent and not have to have a day job. That would be awesome.
Huh. And where do you see yourself in 5 years with your music and your career?
I think I'm on a path now that in 5 years I could have that dream come true. I don't know if, I mean, I know modesty isn't a big thing sometimes, but I don't ever see myself being, you know, Drake necessarily, but I think now, especially now that I'm working with the right people, making the right moves, which took me a while to get my business right and understand how to do it, I think I will end up in a spot where, you know, music, hip-hop is my full-time job.
And then who is your music for?
Anyone, honestly. I mean, I write, you know, the love songs, I write the flex songs, the club songs. I try to make it for everyone, at least to some extent. You know what I mean? I think that in my catalog, there's a song that everyone can enjoy, regardless of, you know, what their interests or hobbies are.
All right. And then I guess if, let's say somebody, if they never heard your music, what would be the first song you would want them to hear from you?
Honestly, and I'm not just saying this because it's the single, it'd be Gold Soul. Yeah. That's the song since I put out like 3 other mixtapes, you know, they were just little throw on YouTube type things. And like from then to now, everything I've put out, I would say that's my favorite song that I've written so far, honestly. That's why I picked it as the single.
Okay, that's what's up. Talk about some of your sacrifices you made for your career so far.
Food, relationships, giving my girl the ring, baby, and house that she wants. You know what I mean? Things, just the typical life, I guess. You know, the white picket fence.
So, what motivates you to keep doing that?
Because I truly believe that if I keep pushing, the levee will break, and I can give her all that, but on a much grander scale, and I can get my mother out of, you know, the situation she's in, help out my brother with what he's going through. Just, I feel that if I keep pushing, things will get better than what I could do if I did it now.
And what advice would you give to any aspiring artists watching this interview?
To keep pushing. I mean, everyone's gonna. I mean, am I allowed to swear or no? I think I already did. But
talk however you want to talk.
Everyone's gonna talk a lot of shit regardless of what you do. You know what I mean? Whether you're doing you or you're doing what they want. like someone could say that you suck, you're trash, you should be rapping like this, then you're gonna rap like that, and they're gonna say, oh, why don't you rap the way you did before? What, are you a pussy? So like you gotta do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? So you have to keep pushing and not let them get you. I know that's everyone says that, and it's easier said than done, but it's the only piece of true advice I've gotten so far is get your business right, I guess is the other thing, and don't listen to what anyone has to say because they're not gonna pay your fucking bills.
And then what do you mean by get your business right?
Well, I spent the first 4 years of my quote-unquote career thinking that making a hot song and putting it on YouTube was gonna, you know what I mean, make me blow up. You know what I'm saying? The ushers finding Justin Bieber's are the exception, not the rule. The rule would be that most shit goes unnoticed. So, get yourself a team, an actual team, not your boys that post your stuff on Facebook, but, a manager or a publicist that, you know what I mean, the whole 9 yards. Make friends, network, everything. Just get every piece of business right. Don't think that one hot song is going to do it. And I know it will sometimes, but most of the time it won't. You know what I mean? There's more that goes into it.
All right, man. So what would you like to say to all your fans and people who've been supporting your career so far?
I'd like to say thank you for, sticking through the growing pains when the music was kind of terrible, and now being there to be vindicated while it's better. And if you stick with me, you know what I mean, we can only go up.
All right, man. I want to say thank you for coming through politicking with me.
Thank you for letting me.
All right, you got anything we didn't talk about you like to discuss?
Yeah, I don't know how I'm so late, but I just discovered 21 Savage 3 days ago. I'm not up on, super new stuff, but I just discovered 21 Savage. Have you heard him? He's rad. It's crazy. It's like trap horrorcore, and he's gnarly. It's crazy.
All right, I'm going to check him out.
Yeah, do it. It's bananas. I know a lot of people are going to say it's just another, Atlanta Future-type rapper, but I don't know. He sounds like horrorcore trap. It's weird. I love it.